everyone, how are you? Sandy here, and today I'm so excited to talk to you guys because I have a book haul to show you, and it's really exciting.
Before I go on though, I want to show you something cool. I went to the store and I went a little crazy on Groot. You see my Groot? I went a little crazy. So before I got started with the haul, I wanted to show you guys what I got. Ooh, I got this little Groot. Well, this is not little. This little one of those vinyl figurines. Oh my god. I'm like, yes, it's Groot. And I actually bought this one first. Oops. Then I bought this shirt with Groot on it. And so, oh my god, I love it. And then I found even the best, cutest thing ever. It made me so excited. I was like, yes, little baby Groot. And if you guys don't know what this is actually Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but I loved it. It was amazing. It was funny. It was great. And Groot was my favorite character. And I think this is so cute. And I don't even want to take it out of the box. I feel like I'm going to ruin it. I'm going to mess it up if I take it out. So I want to leave it in the box. Look, it's so cute. It's amazing. Groot madness. Ha.
Alright, now to get started with the actual thing, I am bringing today a book haul, and I have like a bunch of books to show you guys. Look at all these books. I kind of just discovered this thing called Book Outlet online, and it's probably the worst thing I have ever done, but at the same time the best, most amazing thing I have ever discovered. So I went crazy. Now let's get this book haul started.
I'm way too excited about this, you guys. I don't know. I shouldn't be this excited. I haven't been this excited. I don't know if it's Groot or if it's the books. Let's just get started.
The very first book I have to show you guys is Dragon's Tooth by Andy Wilson. And I got this one at Book Outlet for like $1.50 or something. And I'm in love with Book Outlet. Look, it looks practically new, other than it's this line, but it's nothing. It's practically new. A little wrinkles here and there, but it's awesome. And this book just kind of got my attention. The cover, I have to admit, it was a cover. Alright, so from what I could tell from the synopsis, the summary in the back of the book, this is about a sister and a brother who run a motel, and then these strange things start happening and they get sworn into some sort of group, I think. So yeah, this sounded really interesting. I think I'm gonna enjoy this book. I did not read many reviews. I kind of just picked this up on instinct. It was so cheap. I was like, it sounds interesting. The cover attracted me, so I'm just crossing my fingers that it's good. The next book I got was kind of another impulse buy, and I'm going in this type of order where I'm showing you guys my impulse buys, and then I'm showing you guys the ones that I'm actually 100% like, oh my god, I can't believe that's what it's about. So next book I have, another impulse buy, and this is Hill's Heroes. And don't judge, please don't judge, but I bought this because when I was in middle school, I read a series by Darren Shawn called Cirque du Freak. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I read the entire thing, and they were short like this, nice and awesome, and I just love that series. I love the way it ended. But anyway, the only reason I bought this is because I saw the author, Darren Shawn, and I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be just as good as Cirque du Freak. So yeah, that's why I had to pick it up. I have no idea what this is about. I need to find myself the first book because this is book 10. And even if I don't read them, look at the cover. Next book I got, it was, I guess, another impulse buy. I did not get this at Book Outlet. I got this on Amazon, and it's Nobody's Princess by Esther Friesner. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I actually read this book in high school, and it was an awesome book. I just loved it, and it's about a princess, and she wants to be a warrior, and she just doesn't want to be treated the way she's treated because she's a woman. She wants to be treated like a warrior. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite books of all time. It's amazing. So when I saw it, I was scrolling through, I suddenly remembered my love for this book, and it was really cheap on Amazon too. So I decided to pick it up because I needed to get myself a copy, because guys, you guys have to read this. It's a great book. My dad actually read this a couple of weeks after I finished reading it, and he loved it too. So yeah. And this is when I start to get into the books that caught my attention because of what it says. It said on the synopsis, and all of the following books except one, I got a book outlet. So the next one is Expiration Day by William Campbell Powell, and this one caught my attention a lot. It's about a society where children are like humans can no longer have children. Their bodies aren't like capable of having children anymore. And there's this girl who is a child. Well, she's not a child. She's a teenager. There isn't more like her anymore. She's one of the few, because most of the children in this society are robots or like humanoids. They're not actually 100% human. So she is one of the few that is human. And this one did the cover. I liked the cover, and I clicked on the title and I read what it was about, and I was like, I just have to read that. It sounds so cool. It's probably post-apocalyptic book, and I'm excited to read this. I was like, great find. Awesome. Alright, and the next book I got at Book Outlet is Luck's Beginnings, and I believe this is 2 books in one. And all I know is that this is about aliens. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was suggested because I read Alienated. So yeah, this kind of reminds me a lot of Alienated. And the fact that there's 2 books in one intrigued me. It just seemed interesting, and I can't wait to read this one actually. I think it's gonna be really similar to Alienated. So yeah. The next book of Lost Fragrances by M.J. Rose. And I actually didn't get this one at Book Outlet, but I got this at similar type of store around where I live. And look at this. Oh my god. This is just beautiful. I just love the inside. The color, it's just gorgeous. This is really interesting. It's about a perfume company. I believe it's in France. This is really interesting. It's about a perfume company. I believe it's in France. Takes place in Paris. I'm not sure. But it's about this perfume company, and there's crime involved, and there's girl involved, and it's about this perfume that can actually allow people to remember past lives. I think that's what I got. I'm not 100% sure, but it's along those lines. And it's not something I had heard of before, so I was like, oh, and look, it's so shiny. Oh, it's cute. Anyway, so yeah, I hadn't heard of something like this. And when I read, I have been always intrigued. I want to know if I go under hypnosis, if what will I say I was in a previous life? Like, I want to know what I was in another life. Yeah, I wonder what I was. Anyway. So yeah, this sounded really, really good, and I kind of think I'm gonna read this after the book. I finish the book I'm reading, because it just sounds awesome. It's just like, ah! Ha! So yeah, this is a cool book. The very last book on my list, which is a book that I am really actually excited about, and I read the synopsis and I was like, I have to have it. I couldn't not have it. Actually, book is Every Day by David Levitan, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, I'm really bad with names. I probably can't pronounce my own name. But yeah, anyway, so I can tell you exactly what it's about because it caught me like this, and I want to read this as soon as possible. So it's about a boy, and ever since he can remember, he wakes up in different people's bodies. He spends one entire day in someone's body. Next morning, he wakes up in another different body. And it goes on and on and on and on like that until he falls in love with the girlfriend of one of the people he woke up in. And he devotes every single day after that to go find that girl, just be with her and fall in love with her. Okay, so this book just blew my mind. I was like, I haven't even read it, and I'm like, how is that gonna work? He's in love with a girl. Is he gonna like go try to fall in love with her every single day? Is he gonna try to find her? Why is he traveling from body to body to start with. So yeah, this book just is driving me nuts. I want to start reading it, but I'm currently reading The Murder Complex, which is really good also. But this book is just how. So yeah, those are all my books that I bought for the month of April, and I'm holding myself together on not buying any more. I mean, it's the 27th now, so I mean, it might be the 28th by the time we're watching this or later, but I don't want to buy more books till May. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.